entire budget. But let's talk about the sports venues and teams that did not get what they wanted this time around. First of all, a soccer stadium for Orlando. I mean, I know you all were probably pushing pretty hard for that. Was that like all across the board?
Well, I know that I had a bill to carry the tax rebate, which would give to the city of Orlando a tax rebate up to $2 million per year for 30 years for those taxes that are generated as a result of the facility owned by the city. So in other words, this is nothing in the way of any kind of giveaway. This is simply doing the same thing like the Orlando Arena presently has, and that is the city, which owns the facility, is able to keep up to $2 million worth of the revenue.
Why do you think it didn't pass? Is it just not popular to give money away to sports teams right now?
Senator Gardner and I worked extremely hard, and it got out of the Senate like 3 different times in 3 different bills. So we know that there was no problem in the Senate. What happened is it kept going over to the House, and the Speaker did not want to have anything dealing with the Dolphins down in Miami because they were looking for some kind of assistance. And what happened is that he would not let the bills that were passed out of the Senate get to the floor of the House.
So we're going to miss out on the Super Bowl. So we say no to the Dolphins, so we have to say no across the board. Is that really kind of how it seemed?
Well, it was pretty much ended up being no another nothing proposition, unfortunately. And I agree with Senator Simmons that it got caught up with the Dolphins. We would be the only franchise of Major League Soccer in the Southeast. I was a co-introducer on the bill with Senator Simmons, and it's hugely popular in my district. I represent a lot of Hispanics, and we love the football. And what I can tell you, as far as the turkey list that you were referring to, there were certainly some good ones on there, but I was kind of alarmed that they picked up some of the space investments that we want to make, with SpaceX being there and with the Cape being in jeopardy. Some of the projects they identified to help further the space program, which is an industry that we need to hold on to here in Florida, those were really the only concerning ones on the list.
All right. Well, I'm sure you're going to just ditto what they just said on the sports venues. Also, Daytona didn't get the money they needed to update the track or to renovate the track as quickly as they wanted to.
There was a decision made that it was all together, and so we moved forward with everyone being included, and so they didn't parse out any Miami or NASCAR or Orlando. They just decided to all stay together.
A lot of ideological thinking going on in the House, it seems. A lot of just kind of clumping things together and not as specific on each community and what that community, just as an outsider, that seems to be what's going on here.